Hey, this is Matthew.
And I'm Vinny.
And it's time for another Nerd News Today toy review. And we're continuing to look at some of the WWE Mattel Retro action figures. We're looking at Series 2, which you can find at Walmart's. And last time we looked at The Rock. Today, we're going to take a look at Stone Cold Steve Austin,
who happened to be The Rock's greatest rival.
Yes. These guys are the only men to ever have 3 matches at WrestleMania together on the main event.
Yeah, that's actually true.
To this day. No one has beaten that record yet. So these guys main evented WrestleMania 15, 17, and 19.
Correct.
And today we're going to look at this main eventer and see how he is in this retro style format. So again, packaging just like the retro figures we've seen in the past. And yeah, let's take a look at Mr. Perfect again just to size him up so you guys can see. Again, identical size, right?
Identical style. So, and again, I must say they're keeping with the spirit of Hasbro.
Yeah. Let's just turn them around to him to show you guys. So the packaging on the back is much more different.
Yes,
but,
where the old school Hasbro was your standard black and white packaging. However, the new school is in full color, but you do miss the profile of the wrestler that they are depicting. So there's a few positives and a few cons with the new style of packaging.
I would have liked to have them put a bio on, mostly because like Mattel, as we've seen in the past, we haven't really reviewed much of Mattel stuff, wrestling-wise. Yeah. But what we have seen generally, like a lot of times they'll have wrong information. Like
True.
We had an Undertaker and a Kane that both had really erroneous information.
Yeah, that was from, I believe, the WrestleMania 31 line.
Yep, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Great figures, terrible cards.
Yeah, no way they were 212 pounds.
Yeah, no, never in their, not since high school.
Probably. Maybe elementary school for some.
Yeah, for Kane, probably. So Series 2 essentially has mostly Attitude Era guys, including Sting from that same era.
True.
So I think really we should just jump into this guy and take a look at what he does. So Vinny, would you like to do the honors once again?
Definitely.
And like a surgeon, again, Vinny's trying to keep these things in good condition because they're collector friendly. They look good in the size, but in terms of getting them back in the packaging, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
This isn't a NECA action figure. This is Mattel, and it's meant to be like a 90s style figure that wasn't meant to be collected back then. It was meant to be torn out of the box and played with.
But now, good luck trying to find the old school Hasbros. You're not going to find them for a fairly cheap price.
And as a hardcore Hasbro collector that you are, you said that they've become even harder now.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's unfortunately my Hasbro on-card days are probably over.
But at least now you got these, and they're a nice alternative.
Yeah, that I will say. So far, they're a nice alternative. So
Stone Cold has an action feature like all of the old classic Hasbro figures did, and Stone Cold does a quote-unquote Stone Cold Stunner.
Yep.
Well, he kind of sort of does, but we'll talk about that in a second. For now, let's admire the figure itself. And so Stone Cold here has a little bit more articulation than the others, just because he has different action features. So his head is ball-jointed, a little stiff right out of the box, but his head is ball-jointed and can move left to right, a little bit of up and down, but not much.
Which was something that you did not see on any of the old school Hasbros. It was, if they did have any head articulation, it was only left and right.
Yeah.
So that's actually a nice little bonus.
His waist does turn, because that's part of his action feature, but other than that being able to do the action feature, it doesn't move anywhere else. His left arm does move up and down, and the right arm does swivel, so you can do clothesline or the stunner. And of course that bicep crunches as well. No leg articulation, but most Hasbros and most retro style wrestling figures didn't have that. But he does have really cool one knee brace, so that's actually interesting because this actually does pinpoint a certain era.
Yes.
This is probably WrestleMania 15.
I believe so. I gotta now think about when was it that he switched to the double knee brace. Well, it was around 99 if I'm not mistaken.
It might have been either at that Mania or just after that Mania, because I know for 17 he was wearing double knee braces by then. Pretty sure. But I'm sure if anybody else knows, they can let us know in the comments.
Please.
You can tell us. So he does do a Stone Cold Stunner, kind of, sort of. It's more of a clothesline.
It's more of the clothesline, yes.
But you can at least position his arm to kind of do it. And we have The Rock from the last review. If you guys didn't check out that review, you should. So we can kind of give him a stunner.
In that sense.
And you can fake it. That's fine. But the actual feature...
But the actual feature is the clothesline feature, which was another one of those common features used in the old Hasbro line. Some examples: The Undertaker from the Hasbro line used the clothesline feature. Greg the Hammer Valentine. Hell, we have one with us. Matt, can you please grab the Macho King?
There's the Macho King, and he had that same feature, so you can actually compare again, it's the exact same thing. It's both have the same arm that goes up and down. They both have the same clothesline arm.
Now here's the big difference. With Stone Cold Steve Austin, there is added articulation to the clothesline arm. With Macho King, he did not have that articulation, which again, I think is an amazing added bonus to the articulation and to the move feature.
So let's give it a try. Since we did it last time, I'm going to bring back our little friend, the alien. He's going to be our expendable beat-em-up buddy. So let's see if he can take a quote-unquote stunner. It's actually a clothesline from Stone Cold Steve Austin. By God, it's Austin. Oh, that's good.
Oof.
It was flying. That wasn't even pulled back all the way.
That wasn't pulled back all the way. And for any of you that played with the old school Hasbro, it was the same effect.
Let's go all the way. Ooh, that's about double.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And,
and then of course you could just nail him with the fist.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because you can actually punch like Austin would punch too. Oh, wow.
That's sent flying.
That was if this box wasn't in the way, you probably would have gone maybe a little bit further.
But now I'm already noticing one difference from the original action. With the original Hasbro actions, actually the clothesline action went both ways. How you could push forward and backwards. This one you could only pull backwards.
Huh, interesting.
Because the original one also allowed for like a back fist or an elbow smash.
That's true, yeah.
But I'll take the added articulation than the added movement, for lack of a better term. And you still actually have the full power of the clothesline punch.
Yeah, that's a lot of power, in fact.
Yeah.
These action features are really quite nice. So
yes, I will admit, and a lot better than the first wave.
Let's have them have a stare down. Oh, look how dramatic that is. It just started rotating on its own.
Yep.
So that's Stone Cold Steve Austin. Another really good solid figure from Series 2. And now he's dancing with The Rock. And
now we could recreate some of those famous matches. And we had to have
Austin just jobbed.
Which was the case in the last match, if I'm not mistaken.
So there you go.
There you go.
Let's get Rocky down, though. Let's give him a stunner because
he deserves
Stone Cold
now.
said so. So that's Stone Cold Steve Austin, WWE Mattel Retro Series 2. You can find them at Walmart, or if you can't find them at your local Walmart or you don't have one in your area, check them out on ringsidecollectibles.com, which is how I got mine. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Vinny.
We'll see you guys next time for some more wrestling action figure goodness.